Let's take a quick look at what's involved in raising the mainsail. First steps, of course, are remove the sail cover. Next steps are, if you have the traveler to one side of the boat, as we do when we leave the boat, center your traveler, so the traveler's in the middle of the boat. Open up any of your stoppers. Free up your halyard. Free up your main sheet. Find your halyard. On our boat, we bring the main halyard back to the end of the traveler. Keeps it nice and clear of the mast. Put the halyard on. If you have lazy jacks, the halyard has to go through the lazy jacks. Attach it to the head of the sail. You attach a halyard to a sail, grab the halyard, look up to the top of the mast, make sure you can see it coming straight out of the mast, coming straight down to the sail. You know it's not wrapped around the topping lift or the backstay. And now I'm going to come down and just take up some slack on the halyard. Set my stopper. By taking up the slack, I ensure the halyard's not going to wrap itself around a spreader. Next thing is remove your sail ties. Okay, I've removed my sail ties. I have the halyard on the head of the sail. I can see it's clear right to the top of the mast. Traveler's been centered in the middle of the boat. We're ready to put the sail up. I have a winch handle here. You can start to hoist the sail. Make sure your main sheet, last step, make sure the main sheet is free. The main sheet isn't free. When the sail gets halfway up, the wind gets in it, and the boat's going to want to start sailing. Okay, I can just hand over hand my main halyard. The only tricky thing, slightly tricky thing with lazy jacks is I've got to be careful the first 15 feet of the sail. Make sure that the battens go up outside through the lazy jacks. They don't get caught under the lazy jacks. Once it's up this far, I'm all good. So I just need to pull. There's a lot of friction in the system. The full-length battens add to that. So at some point here, we're going to put the halyard, we're going to put the winch handle into use. And just crank away. Now, I have our halyard marked. This black mark is the second reef position, so I'm going to see two more of these. I see the third one. I know the halyard's all the way up. Crank away. If it gets really heavy and hard, you stop and look. Make sure something's not fouled. Okay, there's the reef number 1 mark. Here's the full hoist mark. Air's a little light today, so I'm not going to put a lot of halyard tension on. Just barely get it to the mark. On a heavier day, I'd tighten the halyard another 3 or 4 inches, put a lot of stress on the left of the sail, but today the weather's pretty light. I free up my winch, coil up the halyard so it's neat, and we're all set. Marine's been raised. The outhaul is actually a little tighter than I might need it today. With today's a light air day, I'm going to ease a couple inches into the outhaul. Now, you may need to make an adjustment. This is our topping lift. If your sail leech is not carrying the boom, you can ease the topping lift. You want the boom carrying the weight of the sail. On our boat, we adjust the topping lift so when the sail's raised, the topping lift is slightly slack, and when the sail's dropped, topping lift just keeps the boom above the dodger. So we don't need to adjust the topping lift on a regular basis. So we're all set to go.